But the specs! Samsung fans, you're gonna hate this one.
Get daily tech news in a way that doesn't suck. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Front Page Tech. Of course, show that gives you all latest tech news from one geek. That's me to another. That is you. Happy Thursday. I know you're partially expecting us to recap the Samsung event because this is a news show after all, but listen, literally every single thing from Unpacked today, we unpacked like for weeks. We've been talking about all the stuff that was going to be in the event. It all leaked. We knew everything before the event, so we're not going to recap it. Instead, I think this pretty much just sums up the whole event.
This is what I mean by more useful. You can applause. Clap. So
yeah, that's pretty much it. They literally didn't announce even one thing that we hadn't reported about already on the show weeks ago. So we'll talk about the Note 9, but we'll do it a little bit later. Alrighty, so story numero uno, kind of a weird one. YouTube is now recommending some phones for you to use, like the best phones that you could use in terms of getting the best experience on YouTube, the best video playback on YouTube. And yeah, that does include today's Note 9. It's what they're calling a YouTube signature device. It's exactly what it sounds like. YouTube is giving out certifications, or what they're calling signature devices, to smartphones that they think are the best for watching YouTube videos on. According to YouTube, of course, these phones feature the ability to watch 360-degree video, support HDR, high frame rate, 4K stuff, next generation codecs, reliable DRM performance. That's it. According to Google, they have a team that evaluates each device and actually works with the manufacturers to fix video playback performance and capability issues. Right now, they're launching with 18 different devices. Of course, including the Note 9, as expected, the Pixel 2 XL, OnePlus 6, HTC U12 Plus, and of course, a bunch of others, but none of those include the iPhone. That's right, literally none of the devices on the brand new YouTube signature device list is an iPhone. Of course. I mean, what did we really expect here? This all really boils down to one main reason as to why the iPhone isn't anywhere on this list, and it's because Apple does not currently support the VP9 video codec, which is developed by Google. And fun fact, that's also why on Safari you can't watch 4K video on YouTube. Either way, pretty convenient. Points to you, Google. Okay, so now for another sort of out-of-nowhere news story, Discord. We don't usually talk about Discord much on this show in terms of news, but I guess this counts. It seems that Discord is going to start selling games to you. That's right, in fact, today they actually started rolling out a store that is currently in beta to 50,000 Canadian users. Why Canadian? Why can't we have it down here? Why only Canadians? Why are you only selling games up in America's hat? Bring some down here, honey. The 50,000 Canadian users are actually going to be selected at random, just random Nitro subscribers. Some of the games include Saints Row the Third, Metro, Last Light Redux, Super Meat Boy, which has a special place in my heart, and Hollow Knight and Starbound and more. According to Discord, the games offered will actually be curated by employees. So the goal is sort of to create a local bookstore vibe. At least that's what they're describing it as. They're also playing with the idea of introducing a first on Discord section, so titles that are indie games that are going to be exclusive to Discord for 90 days, and that's kind of cool. Really cool discovery model for those indie developers. Honestly, I'm really fascinated by Discord's business model, like from the very beginning, the fact that it's free and that anyone could have it, and they just sort of like infiltrated your life, and then they started monetizing in really creative ways, and this is another one of those ways I'm really interested in. Of course, we have a Discord server, if you didn't know, an FPT community Discord server that's actually fairly active. I'll link it down in the description below. It's coming up on our like 6th-month Discord anniversary, if that's a thing. So join us this weekend. The link is down below. See you there. Okay, so if you've watched this show more than once, then you know I've been saying for years that specs don't necessarily mean They don't mean anything. They don't speak immediately to the actual experience you'll have on the device. It really depends on how well optimized the software is to run on the hard, blah, 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 blah. But, if we really do want to compare, like I see a lot of people like, the Note 9, the specs are crazy, it's a terabyte in your pocket, so crazy, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 6 gigabytes of RAM, it's all insane. Well, if you really want to compare, it has been compared to the iPhone 10. You know, the phone that is 10 months old with the Note 9 that is a couple hours old. And, yep, the iPhone 10, still faster. Shout out to Tom's Guide for actually doing this comparison and getting it out there fairly early. They tested the $999 Galaxy Note 9 against the $999 iPhone 10. So, of course, in terms of which Note 9 we're talking about here, it's the one with 6 gigabytes of RAM. And yeah, pretty much every time the iPhone outperformed the Galaxy Note 9. Except for one area, and that is in display, which, I mean, we can't be shocked. The Samsung displays are always fucking great. But if we're being honest, it didn't just get outperformed by the iPhone 10, it also got outperformed by the OnePlus 6. I mean, for comparison, you can get the Galaxy Note 9 with 8 gigabytes of RAM inside for $1,250. Or you could turn around and get the 8 gigabyte model of the OnePlus 6 for $579. Listen, I'm bringing this up because literally all day today, when I've been making fun of the Unpacked event, people have been bragging to me about the specs of the Galaxy Note 9. It's insane. All this stuff packed into a phone, it's nuts. It is nuts. On a piece of paper. Off of that piece of paper, it means fucking nothing. It means nothing. This is just a really good example of how it doesn't matter what the specs are, what it says on paper. You can write them down on your cute piece of paper all day, and that is all that is going to matter. Because in terms of real-world experience, if you hold this thing in your hand, the specs go out the window. They don't matter. Optimization is what matters. And keep in mind, this is compared against the iPhone 10 that is 10 months old. We are a month or two away from new iPhones, and that gap will even get wider. Just keep that in mind. I know a lot of people think I'm just a Samsung hater. I'm just hating on them right now, which is not the case. I love Samsung. I think they're amazing. I just am disappointed in them right now, all the way from their marketing strategies to their current business model. It's not working, and I'm not just a hater. It's also evident in their numbers. You can see it. It's just not working. Some people say, oh, you just hate Samsung because you can't afford them. They get sent to me for free, so there's that part. You can think I'm a hater all you want, but it says more about you than me. I want Samsung to succeed. I'm not a hater. You're just a fanboy. And that's the show. Listen, I know a lot of you are probably pissed off again at me. Every time I talk about Samsung lately, everyone just gets mad, but you gotta just be objective. I know they might be your favorite brand and it's cool to root for them, but you have to be able to admit when things aren't going the right direction. If you like the show or you learn anything, hit the like button. If you hate my stupid face, hit the dislike button, which I'm sure a lot of you will, and subscribe if you're new here. That's it, I think. I think I'm done now. I'll see you tomorrow.